President Trump now in Tennessee. There's a rally in Nashville planned for tonight. The president is expected to talk about health care insurance reform and school choice. The president reacting earlier to a recent survey showing economic optimism among the nation's top business leaders at its highest level since 2009, saying, quote, great optimism in America, and the results will be even better. With me now, Tennessee businessman and Greenleaf Industries Development Director, Robert Segrest. Sir, you say within the last 2 months there have been a bunch of companies in your area planning to bring jobs back. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, there's several companies that have expressed interest to bring reshoring back. So we have a company that's a major Asian automaker that moved jobs down to Mexico. They're talking about bringing those back. We've had talks with an Asian company that's actually looking to bring some manufacturing into the United States. Possible tariffs go off, anything like that is going to throw the balance into the competition. So they're looking to move stuff back in the United States. I've talked with several companies. Go ahead.
That's a really interesting development, what's going on there in Tennessee, that jobs seem to be coming into the state, even from overseas auto manufacturers. But I'd like your thoughts on this. Remember when President Obama and Senator Elizabeth Warren have famously said to business owners like yourself, you know what, you did not build that. You didn't build that. The government did it. The government helped you. And we had, Joe the plumber. We call him our blue-collar economist. He joined us recently. I'd like your thoughts on what Joe the plumber said. Let's listen.
It makes me cringe because those are the kind of people that have actually never maxed out their credit cards, borrowed money from their buddies and their friends, and worked 20 hours a day, not taking any kind of pay to build a company to make sure that their employees are going to be paid on time. The stress of having your own company and building it, those people obviously have no idea, and they have no business whatsoever in government because they don't understand how to create an atmosphere that helps businesses thrive.
So what he's saying is President Obama and Senator Warren, they were academics, ivory tower academics. They didn't get their hands and their feet dirty in the real world, in the business world. What are your thoughts?
Well, I don't want to go into who's right and who's wrong, but it is amazing once you get down to where the rubber meets the road and starting a business. I was lucky. I came in later, but my dad and my brother started the business, and I can tell you at one time you had 3 families living in one apartment complex, one apartment room actually, and my father slept down at the factory on many occasions just to make sure the machines were running. It's a different kind of situation when, like Joe's saying, when it's you on the line and it's not, you don't have anything to fall back on or let the government pick you up, or you never had to worry about where your next meal is going to come from.
Do you think it's important that the president should be a businessman, given what you're telling us about your background?
I don't think it's necessarily important, but I can absolutely tell you 100% I am thrilled that the current president is a businessman because he understands what businesses are going through and what businesses have been up against, especially for the past 8 years. It's just, you're trying to succeed and you're trying to do what's best for your business and your best for your employees, and the entire time you got the government just regulation after regulation trying to wear you down. And with a businessman coming in as president now, he understands all that, and he's trying to get rid of all that so that we can succeed.
All right. Tennessee businessman Robert Segrest. Come back soon. We love having you on the show, Robert.